statement from the head coach, and then we'll go on for questions for the panel. Coach?
Well, obviously we couldn't be more excited to be here. I think anytime you get a whole bunch of Texas teams in the same spot, you get an exciting weekend. So we are excited to be here. We know that our season has kind of started over, and so what's happened in the past doesn't really have anything to do with the future. So our plan is to play one pitch at a time, but again, we're excited to be here, and we appreciate A&M hosting us.
Open it up for questions. Cease. Wait for the microphone, please.
Randy, can you talk about the advantages and disadvantages of the fact that you've played Texas already and beat them twice?
You know, it's huge. We competed and we continue to compete against them. We kind of know what to expect now. We've played them twice this year, but also again, it's we leave kind of the past in the past and just come out and ready to go. Play one pitch at a time, like Coach Woodard had said, and just compete every pitch. And I think we've done a good job at that this past couple of weeks of just competing and staying focused and, and just playing ball out there.
Cease? Anything? Brent?
Sara, along those lines, are there advantages, disadvantages to having seen this team before, and obviously two really close games against them?
Right. Yeah, if we just come out and play, you know, we kind of know what their lineup is defensive-wise, but then pitching, you know, we kind of know what to expect. But then again, they are out to get us, so that's another thing we have to remember is just come out and compete and play ball. Like, you can't take them light because I'm sure they are ready to go too. So.
Cease.
A quick follow-up on that, Randy. Were you recruited by Texas, or how'd that work?
We went to a couple of their camps, but not necessarily. Both of us were not recruited by them. No.
Brent?
Sara, how much fun is this being in College Station for this region with like y'all said, with Texas, y'all, A&M, Texas, I mean all these Texas schools being right here in College Station for this region?
Right. It's awesome. We're close to home. This is what we've been working for all year, and so to be able to come to College Station, it's pretty nice. You know, we get a big fan base coming. A lot of our families get to attend because it is 2 hours away. And so I think that's huge for us just to be able to be close to home. And we did get to sleep in our own beds last night. And so I think that helped us a lot just to be able to travel a day before instead of a couple of days before we play. So.
Randy Phelps, since you pitched here before, a lot of people call this a hitter's park, and the fact Texas has played this year. What's your thoughts about the dimensions in playing in this park?
Honestly, I think any field can be a hitter's park if we don't spin the ball and work the corners. And so I think we played here probably about a month or two ago, and I did one did leave the yard, but we'll look back over it and I was right over the plate. So if I just work the corners and spin the ball not like I know how to, I think we'll have a great shot at coming out and just getting the job done.
Anything else? All right. Cease.
I was going to go to the players and ask the coach.
For the coach. Cease.
Coach, just your thoughts about the matchup with Texas again. The fact that we talked about the advantages, disadvantages. Is it hard to block that out, or you have to take something from those two games you played with them?
Well, hopefully we take a little bit of confidence because we came out on top of both of those games. But if I recall, they were both pretty close games. It's not like we dominated anybody. So I think there's definitely a disadvantage that they know us as well as we know them. So I think both teams have to kind of find a way to counteract a little bit. And so I think that's probably the puzzle for the weekend is figuring out how not to just bring the exact same thing that you brought last time. And so there is a slight disadvantage, but, to be able to drive right up the road and play teams you're familiar with, in my opinion, actually helps. So I think whether it's a team we've played or haven't played, won or lost, there's a little bit of an advantage because you know each other, and there's a little bit of a disadvantage because you know each other. So, again, in my opinion, it's going to be the team that plays the best is going to win the ball game.
What's this do for your program, Coach? I think it's your second at-large bid to get the NCAA tournament. In fact, you're seated higher than someone like Texas. You are in the 2, not the 3. What does that mean for your program?
Well, anytime that Texas State can get a 2 seed above a power 5 school, it puts us in a great situation for the future, is what you're hoping. But I promise, without the 2 sitting next to me, those things don't happen. And so, it's one of those deals where these young ladies have worked their tail ends to put us in that spot. And so I appreciate everything they've done, but it is a situation where, if we don't take care of business, those things change in a hurry. And so I think everybody understands the importance of it, but now we have to finish it. And that's one of our big things to this weekend, is finishing what we started.
You got anything else, Cease?
Wow, okay.
Anyone else? All right, thank you, ladies, and good luck this
Thank you,
weekend.
guys.